studio manager. Again, it doesn't like Twamy. The thumbnail. Twamy thumbnail.
Maybe I think I forgot to re-add it.
Oh, here I will. Or I
Yeah,
can.
because like I wanted to switch it from the live to the starting screen, but when I did that, it erased the title, so I had to rewrite it. And I think I forgot to add the thumbnail.
I should have it on this.
Okay. Move on. This one's off. This needs to be on. Good. If I DM it to you, is that easier? Did you already find it?
It's in my channel.
Okay.
It's like everything, it's chronologically listed from newest to oldest.
The thumbnail?
Oh, yeah, I found that.
Okay.
I was like, what? Thinking you were meaning the link.
No.
Ow, my head is like killing me. Oh well. I shall deal with it.
Why do you think your head is killing you? But also, you know, that
What?
might be a thing.
Well, I don't think that wearing it for as short as we did, did anything.
Okay. Are you the one viewer?
No. Somebody else must be in there.
Do you want me to pin that thing to your wrist?
Oh, sure.
The questions?
They're in here.
Do you want me to put that up on that screen then?
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Are they the same one from last time?
Pretty much.
Okay. I don't know if that's too big. Maybe you like that. Okay.
Maybe that's a better size. Maybe it's too small. That's good.
Sweet. Okay, the questions are up there, so that's great.
Yeah, and I pinned them to your wrist. Let me know if you can read them. Maybe bigger.
Okay, let's get me in
Full body.
full body, baby. Wee.
Your right hand. I'll do your feet first. Right foot. I hope this is to your size. Maybe it is.
Wee. Ow.
What?
It was like some part of the strap is like funky. Belly.
Yeah. Make sure not to get the
Cord. I feel like a kid. It's like, put on my shirt. Lol.
I don't know where you like to have that.
Did hamster.
Right spot.
Wait. Like here?
Okay.
Is it a little loose?
You can make it tighter.
I see your room boundary and it is chaos.
You need to fix it.
Okay. What? Oh. I'm in full body now. Cool.
Can you read the thing on your wrist, or does it need to be bigger?
Introduce. How do you make a particle system from start to finish? What do you gain inspiration from? Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the other room.
And see.
On my laptop, yeah.
Okay.
I come back, then something's wrong.
Okay.
Or do you want me to come back in general?
In general,
Okay.
if everything's right, then good, and if everything's not right, then wee. All right, Twamy. Where is Twamy? Hey, hey, I'm Twamy. I used to date your mom. Gumroad.com/Twamy. Okay, cool. Hey.
Hi, what's up?
We tried it
Can you hear
again
me?
today. I think I need feedback from a sloth to make sure I can hear you,
Can you
but
hear me?
I want the stream too. We fixed it earlier, so
Yeah.
it should, like, whatever's going on.
Oh,
Hopefully.
yeah. Let's see. Hopefully it works this time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Sloth.
How you been?
I've been good.
Oh, did I already ask that?
What shots
don't
are you
know.
taking?
Me, I have some whiskey right here. Then I have some Bud Light.
We
I
have
drink after this.
Dogfish Head.
Mm.
Sours.
What is that?
Yeah, it's beer.
What is Dogfish Head? Never heard of that.
Do you want it not on the starting
What kind of beer?
screen anymore?
Yeah,
Let's
we
go
can
live.
go live. Woo! Okay, and that means I'll get. So, when he was talking, were you able to hear him?
Mhm.
Yo, awesome.
I'm gonna go check and see some more
Okay.
stuff.
There's Twamy for real this time.
Hello. Hi.
Everybody can hear you now. Oh, Sloth, one more
Oh,
thing.
the can? Nice.
It's gone. Yeah.
Papa.
You still got a lot of
Oh,
views on the
yeah.
last one, even despite people not being able to hear.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I watched it once or twice.
Yeah. I mean, all
See,
the stuff is
yeah,
still
to see
pretty cool.
what it was like. Yeah. It was like a little showcase stream,
Mm-hmm.
basically. Mm-hmm.
I had. Oh,
Go take a seat.
yeah.
Oh,
Let's find
okay.
somewhere comfortable. The last place was.
Yeah, this place was pretty cool.
And I don't remember how to ask you. Did you get this commissioned, or did you find it and buy it, or did you make the world?
Oh no, I found this world. I didn't make it. No. Yeah, I found this world and I made it my home world. I'm like, this world's pretty cool. Yeah, I was just RPing last time. I'm like, yeah, I just bought this place,
There we go.
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
I want to start making worlds. That'd be pretty cool. Hmm.
Oh.
I think that'd be super cool to do.
Yeah, a lot of people that I know do it, and I think it's really like world makers are like another one of the lesser celebrated types of creators, But
Yeah, definitely going to be a lot of stuff I'm going to have to learn for that. Mhm.
Sloth.
Like all the triggers and stuff.
Hey, where'd you go?
Yes.
Is the chat signed in?
Yeah. I commented and you didn't see it.
You commented as me though.
No, that's myself on my laptop.
Um,
You're signed in over there.
Can you type in or can you copy and paste? I guess. Do you want your Gumroad pinned or your server pinned? We can pin a comment.
Yeah. Pin my server because I need more people in there.
Yeah. So if you
It's
can
so
get
dead.
the link to his server, it should be in the description.
send it to
but
you.
It's also helpful when people have it like right there.
So he said which one?
His server.
Yeah.
When people have it like right there.
So he said which one?
His server.
Yeah.
When people have it like right there. And then you'll make the comment.
Yeah.
And
Have it like right there.
and then you'll make the comment.
Yeah.
And
Have it like right there.
yay. And then you'll make the comment.
Yeah.
And
Oh, there it is.
yay. And then you'll make the comment.
Yeah.
And can you
there it
click
is.
out of the stream too? Yeah. Cause that was echoing to shit. All right. Let's get this underway. What do you think? I'm like happy that people can hear you this time. It was a lot of fun, but I was
Woohoo!
like,
They can hear me now.
All right. So do you want to just introduce yourself real quick for people who might not know your work?
Okay. So I'm Twamy. I make particles and animations, and I combine those two together to try to make some stuff. Yeah, I'm a huge nerd when it comes to magic, and so that's why I do it. Yeah.
Are there things that you'd like to, I mean, the last time we were here, you kind of like showed off a bunch of stuff, but if there's anything new or like different that people like haven't seen that you'd like to show, we can do that now as well. Or just to like show off your favorites or something again.
I mean, yeah, let's do like the cribs. Let's start at the beginning. I'll show off the place.
Like MTV Cribs. Wait, let me get it off of world. Default. Yay.
Yeah, just hit the respawn and yeah.
All right.
Okay, so this is my crib. I just got it a couple months ago. Pretty cheap actually. Here, let's go take a look. Over here to the right is the bar. I usually have like a waiter or something here, but it's his day off. I said no, just take the day off, man. Don't worry about it. Over here, we have Joey. He's a dogfish hybrid
A dogfish?
on a table.
He's a dogfish?
Yeah, he's a dogfish.
So I was
Yeah.
talking about Dogfish Head, and
His
you were
name's
like,
Joey.
what is that? And you have Dogfish right
Well,
here.
You're talking about the beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he's really shy right now, so he's not moving. So he just plays dead, and he thinks you won't hurt him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then over here is a trophy counter. I got this for flying without dying. So okay. I got a hot tub out here. It's really hot. I'm actually just sweating standing by it.
It looks like
Not gonna lie.
lava. Looks like light incarnate.
Lava? No. I mean, it's hot, but it's not that hot.
Do you like...
Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. Based on how the angle that
Yeah.
you look at it. Why is it like that? Oh no.
I wonder if it's probably showing up that way on the stream. Yeah, it looks like you swim in light incarnate. Like the concept of light is your hot tub.
Maybe I need to get a technician out here and take a look at it. It's not supposed to be that hot. It's not supposed to be glowing like that. And this is where the mirror is.
Whoa. Fancy.
Yeah.
I like the way it like opens.
Oh yeah. So once you get so close, it has a sensor and it turns on and stare at yourself. The VRChat way.
Mirror dwellers.
And then here's the entertainer from the living room.
Whee. I still really like this water
so
feature.
I would show you my room, but there's a secret entrance.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this came with the place. I'm really not sure what that triangle means. But it's.
I'm gonna choose to believe that it stands for high roll.
High roll.
Mm-hmm.
What's high roll?
A high roll in Zelda is the kingdom that they live in.
Oh, okay.
Link,
I
where
never
Link
played
lives
Zelda.
and stuff. Wow.
Yeah.
Hola.
Yeah, I never played it. Oh.
Dang. Well, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And you have...
Which one's your favorite Zelda game?
My favorite was Wind Waker.
Wind Waker?
For the GameCube.
That's GameCube, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With the GameCube.
Nice.
Yeah. And do you have any consoles? Do you ever get some gaming going on over here? I see a nice little
I'm a
study and
PC
chill.
gamer.
Whoa.
I got a PlayStation 4, but it's inside the drawer and I never use it. It's it just sits in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what that's like.
Yeah. So yeah, I got a nice setup, nice speakers. That's super important. Sound is super important to me. Big TV. And a nice cozy fireplace right here.
Yeah, nice pad. I love it. Nice.
This is actually the heater for the house.
Whoa.
Right here. This warms up the whole place. Yeah.
That's very economical.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the crib.
Nice. All right.
I just sleep on the couch.
You just...
You're wondering where I sleep.
I mean, it looks pretty nice. You can roll over for days and still not fall off the end.
Yeah, and it comes out too. I I open it up and more comes out. Yeah. But yeah.
Do you want to get into the major questions parts? Where am I?
Let's go.
The room.
Let's do it.
Here, I can sit in the chair. I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So, the first thing that I have to ask you is a technical question. How do you make a particle system from start to finish?
Oh, so what I do whenever I do want to make a particle system is, first of all, I need inspiration. I need something that I can base the idea off of, you know what I mean? And so I find something that I like. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to make it like that. And so once I choose something to make, I then build the mechanics of it. I mean, it looks really bad, but if I'm trying to make a projectile, I make sure to get the way that it moves to work exactly how I want it to look. Just by the mechanics of without it looking good. After I figure out how I want it to look, and after I make one, it hits the ground, it spawns more particles. I set all that up. After all that, I then start playing with the colors of it, and then start adding the really small details in there. Adding the little small specks that you see like around me and stuff.
Did you make
Yeah.
this? That is going
Uh,
off.
these specs,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, these specs, yeah, I made. Yeah. Actually, there used to be a lot more that was on around me, but I was like, man, this is too much, and I don't really want to make myself like a center for just by like having a ton of stuff. But like, I just like having subtle stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that
So
aesthetic choice to not go overboard, to just like use it to like
yeah,
accent the experience, like overall.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I want to. I'm more about being subtle than being like, damn, look at me, look at I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what kind of things do you gain inspiration from? I know you showed me a little bit of the stuff you enjoy, and you have an inspiration channel in your server as well.
Yeah. So I get a lot of inspiration from animes, especially like Fate Grand Order, because like the way that they spawn weapons and stuff is like they like dissolves in and particles that fly out. It's like a big part of the site. I took a lot of inspiration from that.
So was
so
it?
Fate.
Okay.
Sorry, I think I said Fate Grand Order, but Fate is the name of the anime, and they have like a bunch of like series of it. But here I'll show you what I mean though. Like, so whenever they spawn in a weapon, it dissolves in, and like a bunch of particles like spawn in it. And whenever they like set it off,
It disintegrates.
and just make it a lot more. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it adds more to it, like coming into existence, and rather than it just disappearing and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, Fate. There's one movie like Bella. Is like a new movie.
Mm-hmm.
I like saw this guy with a gun and was like shooting these crazy particles. I'm like, yo, that's so cool. I wonder if I can even make that because it looked really complicated. So right after the movie, I like went straight up into it and tried to see if I could like recreate it, and I got pretty close. You can see in my Discord in my work in progress. You can see my baseline of what I was trying to make, and then you can see my progress on how much closer I got to it.
Yeah, I really love Belle, and like seeing some sort of recreations of the movie effects was really exciting, and like I hope you like keep going with that because that's like a really cool inspiration to have.
Yeah, and like a lot of stuff that from that movie, I was just amazed by it. Just like all the visuals and stuff was amazing.
Well, I mean, like they're
Yeah,
3D
big fan
too,
of that kind of
so
stuff.
the things that you see in there are definitely replicable by what we're doing
Yeah, for sure.
over here.
Mm-hmm.
So you're still pretty much growing, and did you start last year? Like putting content
Yeah, like
out?
midway, like almost about summertime. I want to think last year is whenever I like opened up my like Gumroad and started selling stuff. Yeah, and like started taking commissions and stuff.
So as a small content creator, what do you think the community can do to just bring more awareness, bring more interest in other types of creation besides like full avatar creators and mesh creators and stuff like that, like 2D work, the animators, the particle makers, and so on?
I think they need it. I mean, I don't know. This is a tough question. But I guess it's like start learning how to like put on assets onto your avatars, whether it's like rings or like clothes and stuff. That way you can like buy the assets and put it on yourself. And learn the intricacies about that, because once you start doing that, you start buying from the small creators, and then smaller creators will be seen more often rather than just only the top of the top of the avatar world. Because right now, like avatar creators, whoa, they make so much money, and us we're like not even making anything, you know?
And you even
I
have
don't know. It's a tough question
you have a
to answer.
showcase for a scythe of yours, and I think the like production value, like going, I think showcases make a lot of difference and like how you present yourself and stuff.
Yeah,
But I know a lot of people
that
out
too.
there
Yeah,
doing stuff, and they're still having trouble getting their work out there and getting like better
yeah.
exposure. So I hope.
Showcases do help a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah, I forgot about. Yeah, my friends Ski and Data, they both helped me make that showcase, and they did a phenomenal job too. And
Yeah, it's
I'm lucky to
awesome.
have friends who would like just help me out like
Mhm.
that. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh
Friends
yeah.
make things work so much better.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Speaking of the showcase, so your YouTube channel has a pretty low subscriber count, but the video views are in the hundreds and even thousands. Um, so, what do you think? Why do you think the videos are doing so successfully? And like, what do you want to do? Like, what is your goal with your YouTube channel? Is it just to showcase your work and everything? Or is it like any form of outreach, like we were talking about?
Yeah. So the purpose of my YouTube channel is to showcase my work, then also to show like the tutorials on how to upload like my products onto your avatar. And the reason why like I think there's so many views is because there's a lot of people who want to learn how to make the stuff themselves.
Mm.
That's why I think people like I have so many views. Because on the showcases, if you notice, they're pretty low. But like the how-to like videos, like my tutorial videos, they're just like through the roof. And yeah, it's because people want to learn how to do it. Um, yeah. And so I think that's why it's going up. What's the second part of the question?
What's your goal with your YouTube? Do you want to like use it or do you want to like do outreach with it? Do you want it to grow, or is it just like an addendum to your animation and your particle works?
I would say yeah, it's an addendum. If I think I know what addendum means, yeah, it's like in addition to like
Mhm.
my work and like basically yeah, it's a place that I can have my showcases and then how to upload um, my work onto it. Um, but like um, my friend has reached out to me who I respect a ton. He was like, "Yo, we should make a school, like a particle school." You know,
Oh yeah, that could
like
draw people
him and
in.
I together.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I think people would
and
really love that, myself included.
yeah,
Ooh, oof,
yeah.
for
I would
sure.
just like need ideas of like what to make. You know, I'll be
Um,
totally down to do it.
yeah.
Somebody wants to learn how to make something, but I just don't know what to make. You know, what kind of tutorials? I don't know what people want. You know?
It is pretty hard to like generate like a school kind of environment too. I know Antara like tried to get like like a classwork thing going, like a few different servers do, and um, I think that people are interested in getting results and not as interested in doing the work. So you'll want to like attract people who will put in the work for classes and stuff like that. And but I think like it's definitely
Yeah,
awesome for people to even like put in the effort to offer them. So good luck. And I hope I can do anything I can to get people
yeah.
to like know that's happening and like generate some interest. That would be cool.
Also, it's also a big reason why I have my Discord server. Like, if people want to learn something, post in there because I do look at it and I do help people who like post in there. You know, because I've had people like asking me for help, and then I go help them, and I go say, okay, this is what problem they had. This is how we fixed it. You know, this is how we made it, and you know,
Yeah, that's awesome. Because a lot of people out there, especially when they're beginning, feel like they're kind of left drifting. So, and like
yeah,
probably don't even know like how to even start to get into making particles and stuff like that. So the more you put that stuff out there, the more creators are going to be, and the more exposure like this kind of work is going to get.
Yeah. And like particle creation now has never been so much easier. Like back in like the old school VR days of VRChat, you would have to do so many extra more steps to like add like fixed joints onto your avatar, and then like connect them with rigid bodies, and it was a huge nightmare, but
Yeah.
it's never been easy to add particles. It's so easy now to at least get them to work in VRChat.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and there's a lot of stuff that they're rolling out with too. Like, I haven't even gotten to explore with all the like new things that you're able to do. Like OSC was released like recently, and just like a lot of stuff. It's a lot to keep up with. But like the more that comes out, yeah, the more it seems the possibilities expand, which is really cool.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, people like Cam are like really on like the forefront of like finding out what you can actually do in this game too.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, lots of Unity
when it comes
work.
like with the 3.0.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But even before he started his server, he was really active in
hmm
the community with like trying to innovate and push forward the Unity work and stuff. I think when he started, his community is definitely just like exploded, and you can tell why. Like, there's a lot of like good stuff and like innovation
Yeah.
that he's doing. Um,
Oh, yeah. He's doing a lot of hard work for sure.
and I also put your tutorials are very concise, and that I would love to see more tutorials from you, because we were talking about how people really want to see them and stuff like that. But the way that your teaching method is like very straightforward and to the point and like step by step, and I think that if you did more, that they would like be very successful for sure. And then you could post them in all the
Yeah.
tutorials sections.
Yeah. When it comes to my tutorials, I just think from the point of view as from somebody who has zero experience in Unity and who has no idea what they're doing, and I also try to do it in one take too. So that like
Mhm.
5-minute video, that 10-minute video probably took me like an hour and a half to make, just because like I uploaded the word. I'm like, crap, I can't use this. I got to start over. I try to make it as best as I can. Single cut. Uh, just right up that. Because if I was brand new and I really wanted to add this to my avatar, like I just remember like spending so much time trying to add something to my avatar and not knowing how to have a certain option, like let's say like the animation window. Not everybody has an animator like automatically open under Unity, so like they're like, what is this? I don't even know what to look up to even find how to fix it.
Yeah,
So I try to think from
it's a nightmare sometimes.
that point of view.
Mm-hmm. And then people can kind of forget about these like little small things that'll completely like halt like anything you're trying to do, because like when you're new, like nobody told you that there's no frame of reference, and you're like, I remember when I started, I had that problem, and it took me an hour and a half to finally find like anything, like to be able to search to like get close to like what I wanted to figure out. And in the end, it wasn't even what I was looking for. It was like something that was kind of related, but I saw in the windows that there was an option for animator, and I was like, maybe that's the thing I need.
That's how I feel working with Blender. I'm in Blender, I'm like spending hours trying to figure out how to like duplicate something. Now I'm like, wait, what? Not duplicating, but like something that would be super easy for someone who's proficient in Blender. But yeah, I just hate feeling that way, and it's not fun, and it's super frustrating. So yeah, that's why I go to like those steps, because I don't want other people to experience that. It's awful.
Yeah, I really want to see more stuff like that to be able to like help, because in my dreams and like my life goals or something. I want 3D and animation and like all that stuff to be sort of household skills, so everybody, anywhere can know like sort
Yeah.
of the basic like ways to model or like different programs and stuff, because Blender and Unity and stuff like that, they're free, and it could be so easy.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
on top of like asking about the tutorials, yeah, that showcase was really cool. Do you plan on like doing more sort of cinematic type of showcases, like the one?
Oh
that
yeah,
we
for
were
sure.
talking about? Because they're really cool.
Yeah, that's my style.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Like, yeah, I want to use more stuff that's like more themed towards like the item itself. Not really necessarily using like just popular songs, but like something that's like promotes like the fantasy of the item itself. So like when I released the scythe, that was all about Halloween. So, I was like, okay, I need to find some creepy music that will fit everything, or like fit each scene that there is. And then my Roman candle, it's all about just having fun. So I did go with a more like rock. Oh wait, well the original thing was to go with like a Yellow Card song or something. But my friend last minute my editor Rev at the time, he did something else, and I was like, okay, this sounds good. It's all about having fun, so I'm down.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Roman candle was all about having Roman candle fights and stuff. So
That's so cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
doing like fireworks stuff and like I don't know, have you ever thought of doing what is that like the weird, I think it's a snake. It's like an ash thingy. Like if you made like a snake in VRChat, it would be kind of cool with like I don't know. Just
you
everything.
like the snake on a stick? A snake on a string? You mean that?
No, you like set it down on the ground and then you like set it on fire with a lighter or whatever, and then it'll just like grow continuously like
It's a firework?
That is a type of firework, yeah. And you can
I've
do
seen that.
whistling kitty chasers and yeah, I don't know, just like a lot of different things.
What's the craziest firework story that you have?
Crazy fireworks story. Well, it has to do with Roman candles, and it's probably like you're fighting your Roman candle fights and stuff, but like and it wasn't me directly involved. It was my brother and a friend of ours who was like playing, like fighting with us, and my brother got him like square in the head, and we thought he was gonna like catch on fire, but he luckily didn't.
Scary.
Yeah. Let's see.
Be Burning Man. Stop, drop, and roll.
So the world that we went to, or was it your animation world, or it was a world that you found that you like? Oh.
Yeah. And it's really good for showcasing stuff.
Yeah. And if anybody wants to like see some of Twamy's work, the part 1 has a lot of examples. It's really good to see sort of like all his stuff in action. If you can't hear him, it's good to watch him. But yeah, you do have a world release in the plans soon, and you also like want to do a launch party. What can you talk more about your plans for that whole thing with the world and the party?
So I'm still trying to figure out what the format for the world's gonna be. So it's gonna be an animation world. I don't know if I just have like a world per animation, or if I want to have like intro song, like a song, like an interlude, and then like the closing thing. I'm still trying to figure out all that format, and then the songs themselves. I'm also trying to figure out. I want it to be like an awesome experience. Not like I want to use music that's not just like here's A, here's B. Let's go back to A. Let's go back then B. Then and the song's over. I want something that's more like cinematic, more like kind of like I want like a beautiful, like a lot of different different feelings. I want it like to be different vibes per section of the song. You know, yeah. I just hate the A-B format when verse chorus, you know. I, I really want to make something that's like gets you really engaged into the animation that's happening, you know.
So,
So like whether
if I were to
go
understand
ahead.
the sort of like structure of the party, in concept right now is going to be sort of like a concert with the particle like showing off the particles and stuff. Is that
Yeah,
like that sounds really cool. That does sound like a good party.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
how
yeah,
long
yeah.
would you want the set to last? The show, pretty much.
So if I do go with that format of like, have an intro song, interlude, and maybe another song, I'd probably around like 12 minutes. You know, 10 minutes. Nothing too short, and nothing that's gonna be like way too long.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I'm also thinking about just releasing just like just a world with the song in it. Maybe there will be like an intro to it, the song, or it might just start with the song and end with an outro. But yeah, it's all about finding stuff that goes together, because that's gonna be the hardest part of it all. Like to keep a certain theme of the whole experience. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be like a cohesive sort of like this show, and that's not very long at all.
Yeah,
So, do you expect people to like hang
yeah,
out and like drink and just enjoy the world and stuff like that
yeah, for sure.
afterwards and before?
Um,
Hmm.
uh, Afterwards, they'll probably hang out to another world because so I have I have a couple things in mind on the way I want to set it up, and actually, I'll say the first one, but the second one I actually really want to keep secret because you got to be there. I want you to be there to experience it. But the first world is basically you're just in a black empty void, and then there's a play button. You hit play, and then after all that, there's the credits, or like maybe I just have credits like already out there at the very start. Once you hit the play button, it goes away, and the animation happens. And then
Mm-hmm.
the second idea is a super fun idea, and I think I'm gonna go with this, but I don't want to say it because I just want you to experience it.
Okay.
Because if I say it, you're gonna be expecting it, and then it like takes away from the whole
Yeah.
experience.
You don't want to
My point,
spoil
yeah,
it.
yeah. There's nothing like saying something or hearing something for the first time, because after the first time, you may like get used to it. And I don't know if about you, but for me, very first time I see stuff, or like I go to a brand new place, I just everything is just totally different, and it's not the same. It's not the same like feeling I got whenever I return there like for the 100th time. Where I know
Mm.
all the ins and outs of the
Yeah.
place. Yeah.
So that sounds like a
Hmm.
pretty awesome launch idea. Um, I want to be there
Yeah.
personally. Like that's a party I'd want
So
to go to.
yeah. So I am looking around for a particle world. So I'm gonna for some worlds. So if anybody has any cool worlds, let me know. Hmm.
Um, so the next one is kind of about the technical question on being like a creator in VRChat as your source of income. Do you want it to be your main source of income, or is it currently? How do you feel about like answering something that's talking about that?
Uh, so making particles is not my main source of income. It's it's a nice income to have because it's residual. Like I just make
Mm,
something, I release it,
yeah.
and then I go to bed one night. I wake up, I sold I sold my scythe, made $20 while I was sleeping.
Mm,
That's such a cool feeling.
yeah, for sure.
Going to bed, waking up, and you made money. But yeah, I mean, this would be awesome if I could like make this my like full time thing. I
Mm,
think in order for it to be full time, I need to start making avatars, like
yeah.
making like full on models and stuff. Realistic, realistically, but I mean, I also really want to work for a game studio, to be honest. If I could get picked up by Slutty, I still got a lot to learn. Like I got to learn Blender. I got to get better at Photoshop. I need to learn like Maya and like Khihani, which is like the top end, high end kind of like creation stuff. Khihani for particles and Maya for making models and stuff and animating.
Yeah, Maya was really complicated because when I was going to college, my undergrad school was a fine arts school, and we had different departments, and so I would be in the animation department pretty often, and the like getting to see the programs and stuff when we were just like chilling in studio, I'd be like, that probably helped put me off for how long it's been for me to get into 3D work, because it looks so intimidating, to be honest.
Yeah, I haven't looked much into it, but like my friend who does work for a game studio, he was like, yeah, if you want to do this, you got a long way to go, and you got to learn, you got to get at least better in Blender and Photoshop and Substance Painter. I got at least learn those, and then I can start learning the other stuff after that.
Yeah.
Which I do want to do. I think it'd be so cool.
To get the foundation, like Blender, another really good thing about Blender I've noticed is that, yes, there's a learning curve like there is with like any program when you first start.
Hello, you're lagging.
Am I going? Am I still lagging?
I hear you. Okay, you're back.
But Blender helps get that sort of foundation, and like if you want to, like, it's like really good on its own as a program and to animate from there, but if you want to like branch out from there, it makes it easier because you have that sort of like more like, I think it's more straightforward.
Yeah, Blender is a super useful tool. You could do like so many like animations in there. There's people who make a living just using Blender itself. And there's so many great tutorials out there too.
Yeah. And a lot of creators that put out the tutorials, like Eliza puts them out a lot. Rennie Puff puts out some, I think. You have yours. Like, I feel like everybody, when you make, you also have the urge to like share how you learned to make, and I really like seeing that sort of spirit in the community. And VRChat seems to have a bad rap for being like toxic from time to time, but like with any other part of the internet, it's a lot more complicated than just like what people might see, like just cursory.
Yeah, especially back whenever like people use like TDA models and stuff, and all the MMD creators, they hated VRChat. They were like, "Do not use this in VRChat. Don't do it."
Yeah, and that's only just recently changed. But you remember, if I recall, you've played VRChat for a really long time, so you were able to like talk about what it's been like pretty much through the whole course of it existing, right?
Oh yeah. I've started playing from the beginning. There was no like ranks or anything. Everybody was green. If they were friends, I think they were yellow. Giga Night was like a big place to go if you wanted to see early like article content, and because like the bloom was so good and the world was dark, and in that one room, the presentation room was like super popular with the markers and stuff. Yeah,
I've been there.
And like open mic.
Open mic is good.
Yeah.
They, for a while, I was going to like comedy shows that they had.
Really? Oh, that sounds so cool.
Yeah.
I love comedy shows. I go all the time.
In real life?
Where I live. I try to go as much as I can. Not as much as I can, but if I know a good comics in town, I'll go. Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
I saw like Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah.
Comedian?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have a favorite, but this is gonna sound basic, but I really like what's their name? Bo Burnham.
Yeah, I love Bo Burnham.
I really like Bo Burnham. Yeah. Crap, I can't think of the. Ari Shaffir is super funny. Crap, I can't think of their names. It's been so a while since I've like listened to their stuff. Joe Rogan's funny. Basically, like that whole crew. If you listen to Joe Rogan podcast, you know who I'm talking about. Like that group of friends that he hangs out with. Like Brian Redband's funny. Tony Hinchcliffe is really funny. I can't think of any other names right now.
That's okay.
Gabriel. Yeah, Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Mhm.
I watched Fluffy when I was like
Yeah.
a teenager, I feel like. Gabriel
Yeah.
Iglesias.
And then, yeah, he's super funny.
I watched Jeff
And
Dunham
the
too.
ventriloquist guy.
And yeah, that's
Yeah,
Jeff Dunham.
That's his name.
That's great. We were
Yeah.
both like, oh yeah, I can't forget him. And Maria Bamford, I don't know if you ever watched her, but her whole shtick was that she's just like fucking crazy. She's like, I don't know. I
Like
really
she's the
liked
crazy
it.
girlfriend.
Yeah, she'd be like
Or-
talking to her mom, like, and her mom would be like, "You should put on makeup, and then you'd be pretty." And then she's like, "Okay, I'm just going to put lipstick around my mouth. Am I pretty now, Mom?" Like, yeah, crazy like that. Just like nonsense.
Oh yeah.
Well, I kind of ran down the whole list of questions. I do think I skipped one, so we can go back. And it's kind of one that you were like,
Sure.
this one. But when and why did you decide to apply your skills in animation to VRChat, or did you learn it from the community?
So, I guess a good lead up to this answer is so for me, I've always loved magic. You know, watching Dragon Ball Z, like being able to fly and like them just being able to like create like like Kai Blast just by doing this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's always been so cool. You're just like holding a little Kamehameha, the start of it. And just listen. I've always wanted to do that, and so playing VRChat, I realized just hanging out in public worlds, people are doing stuff like this. They're flying. Like back in the day, you used to be able to fly and stuff.
Well, now I can do this.
And I have yeah, but I mean, like fly like full speed. Like I used to have this avatar. It was like a little lolly, and I pulled out a rocket and had like a real NASA countdown. And once it lifted off, I would jump on it and I would just go flying across the world. It was so fun. But yeah, just seeing like a bunch of cool particle effects got me like hella inspired to like start making stuff. And then I found people who were like really cool, and they were like willing to help me, teach me how to like make it. And they mainly helped me learn how to put it into the game. But the way that I learned how to make particles is from watching a lot of YouTube tutorials and just playing around a lot in Unity. I have so many hours just messing around in Unity, just seeing what each option does in the particle parameter. Yeah. There's still some things I don't really like mess with, but I do plan on like playing with them and seeing what I could make out of it.
Man, I need to get into Unity. Like, I've made avatars, but my real like strong suit is meshes and textures and stuff like that. But you're right. Like, without making like full avatars, like just having assets, like interest can dwindle. And I do think like that my growth was like pretty much due to like my assets and like pushing out work as much as like was comfortable with like drilling it every day. But I didn't like feel like I was really like known mainstream in the community until I like put an avatar out. So do you have any avatars you
that's
have?
the thing.
Oh, keep going.
No. I do want to make an avatar, and I have to learn Blender. That's the biggest thing like just being able to like close on an avatar and stuff. But if I did make one, it would have so many like different particles and like stuff, like my site, and be I don't know. I think I would kill it. I think if I was an avatar creator, I would be insane. But I gotta learn those skills.
Yeah, I really want to see you do that. So I'm going to say I look forward to seeing your first avatar. When you debut your avatar.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I got a base picked out that I really like, and yeah. I just got to learn how to add like clothing onto them and stuff, and just the basics of Unity. I have so much to learn. Like the Unity stuff, I got that figured out for sure. But yeah, that's just the other half I'm missing.
Yeah, and now we're in a section of the interview. So if anybody has questions, you can comment it in the chat, and as we're talking, we can take the questions from them. But
Yeah.
now that we're here, we can just talk about whatever comes to mind. Let's see.
You want to go to that world so I can show off this stuff with the sounds?
Yeah, and then you can actually like talk about it. Okay.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's see.
Whee! All right. Yeah. There he is.
Oh crap! I tried to stand up, but my cord was underneath my chair.
Oh, no.
You ever get that? Has this ever happened to you?
Disasters. Yeah, it feels like, when you have headphones on and you try to like get up from your computer and you forget to like disengage from the headphones, and then you're like, oh, I'm on a like technology leash. Whoops.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. So I do that with my phone a lot, and I'll end up dropping my phone because I have headphones connected to it. Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah. So I guess I can show my stuff now.
Yeah. Let me get.
Start
I
with
want a
the
good angle.
screenshot on this.
Let's see. I think this will be good.
Make sure to get my good side.
Yeah.
So here, I can show you a screen joint that'll be one of the next screen joints I'll be releasing next. This one does have a little sound effect to it. But yeah, my favorite part about this is whenever it spawns in, like the whole distortion effect that comes.
Let me see if I have my make sure that
Your sounds?
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
It's a really soft sound, so
Okay, let me get close.
it's super subtle. So, what about now? Like, I can barely hear it. But yeah, so this is what it looks like right now. It's like a little pulsating distortion effect that comes out. Particles fly in from it.
It's a really pretty.
I forget. Oh yeah, you ever played Half-Life VR? The VR one?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. So I can't say much then, but I'm gonna say that this is inspired from Half-Life. Life, the VR game. Yeah. One of my favorite things about it is the trail has a distortion effect that's super clean, and, like nice specs and everything.
Yeah, that's so
Okay,
pretty.
let's go to the big stuff.
Let's get the juice.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do the one with the black hole because of the music. But,
yes, thank you. I hope that someday I will be monetized, and that someday this
yeah.
leads to a
When
little
you get you in
something.
trouble.
Yeah.
It is right. Not there. I have so many avatars. Last time I counted was like 300 or something. Loads.
But I mean, with all of your history in the game, that's, not too bad, I think.
Yeah.
Well, some people are like, they'll just like hoard them, and I don't think after like so many years, 300 is anywhere close to hoarding.
Yeah. Some of them are just variants. A lot of them are just like me testing out stuff. Doing test uploads. Okay. So this one, let's go on this side of the mountain. And then I'm gonna shoot it. Let's say like to those clouds over there.
Okay.
To the left. Ready?
Yeah.
So these sound effects, I have a resource. Whoops, my bad. I canceled it. This is 2.0, so it's a lot easier to mess up on the animations. But yeah, a lot of these sound effects, I have a sound bank online that I can use. And I splice them all together, and I mainly build the particles around the sound effect. So
yeah, how important is
like all the
sound in your
time,
work?
sound is the biggest things because it's okay. So when it comes to sound, I love like hearing stuff, especially. Yeah, I love hearing stuff, and it's a huge part of any experience. Yeah, sound in my world is like one of the best things you can do. Yeah, so everything that I will show is all based off like the sound effects. Also, with this can control on how it flies too. So, like right, left, up, boom, and explodes. Another cool thing about this is that when I shoot it and it's hitting the rocks, it'll make when it's hitting the ground, it will spawn rocks, like like in Dragon Ball Z when they do like Kamehameha blast.
Yeah, so it looks like it's actually doing environmental damage.
Yeah. And it's I love it so much. Just the fact of being able to control this on how it flies while it's like in the air and stuff. Yeah, it's such a cool feeling. It'd be stuff like that's what's gonna be like. If I made avatars, it would be stuff like that that I'd be releasing on there, where you shoot it out and you control where it goes. Stuff.
Yeah, that's so cool.
And then we can go to my old school e-boy avatar.
Yay, e-boys.
Whenever I try to pick up the ladies, back everybody used TDAs.
Let's see your best dolphin dive.
Oh, this avatar? I don't know about that. I don't know. I need shoes on. I don't have shoes on.
He's so tall.
Yeah. Yeah, this is my main for the longest time. But okay. So last time there was something about this that I didn't get to show you. Oh, I just took a screenshot. Oh, hold on. Okay, so
the name? of this person is Twamy. The name of the avatar, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the name of the avatar is. It's so long ago. I think my folder it's called eBoy.
Just
It's
Z
my
boy.
project. Yeah. Okay, so on this avatar, all the sounds that you hear come from Transformer trailers. I spliced them. I found my favorite parts. All the parts that I like the most, and I just put it together that would make sense in a sequence. If that makes any sense, So let's go with this. Yeah, I think that's where the stars come around the one of the brands. And then I have two ways I can shoot this thing. Oh, hold on. Let's talk about the sound first. Do you hear that hum?
Yeah. I don't know if the audience
And
does,
stuff?
but I do.
Oh, don't get too close because the particles get smaller when the closer you are, the smaller they get. But so you see how the rings vibrating with this?
Mm-hmm.
This I spent so much time to get that to line up together. Because I really wanted to not just be a plain ring and stuff. So to also add smoke and little specks falling down on the ground too. I was just trying to make it more 3D and not as a flat experience. But yeah, I can shoot a rocket. The idea behind this, I wanted it to be like an asteroid coming out.
I like the shooting
from
noise.
space. That's why. Yeah, the index, dude. I need to do rock and roll, and I'm doing rock and roll. I hate index, dude. I'm doing rock and roll in real life, but
this guy, we're doing an interview, but if you wanted to add me, my name is TBP. So, yeah. But right now we're doing something specific. It's not open play. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'll show you probably the coolest part. If it'll work. Here we go. No! What happened? Index is so weird, dude. I hate it. I don't hate it, but
Yeah, thanks for understanding.
it's so hard.
Yeah, index is hard. It's the biggest challenge in VRChat, to be honest. It's having index fingers.
Yeah, it's right now I have a full on finger gun going on, but it's barely even registering it. But it was way easier back in the day to do finger gestures because it was all based on where your thumb was on the little pad. But I think I did this. Oh yeah, that also had rocks. I forgot about that too, because cool. I wanted it to be like a Khihani. Yeah. Index, dude.
So sweet.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, that's all Transformer trailer audio.
Yeah, that's pretty cool to be able to get your audio to be a part of the art too. Because I mean, I guess with VFX creation, it's not just with visuals and particles and stuff like that. There's also Foley art and the sound artists of VRChat are I don't think recognized at all, really. Hello.
Yeah, it's all part of the Oh, were you talking to me?
Oh,
Or
there's a person in the hallway, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
A little commission I did.
It's still loading. It's 95.
If you see,
It's almost there.
oh, yeah. This is before I learned how to optimize textures and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you probably won't be able to see this. Let me know when it's loaded.
It's loaded.
It's a
It
cute
just
little.
loaded.
Okay. Okay.
Cute.
Check this out.
Okay.
It's a cute little spring joint commission I made for my friend.
Aw, that's so
I did animate
cool.
this, and it took so long.
Yeah. Did you do the water yourself?
It's like the rain shader, like
Mm.
that people use in Worlds.
Mm.
Yeah, and then there's also another shader to make it like refract inside the ball
Ooh.
and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the trail. Big fan of the trails like this. And I don't know if you can tell, but I try to go like for hyper realism, but underneath the ball, it's like doing little water drops. It's a little too like transparent, but this is my first attempt at doing realistic water drops.
It's super subtle. Oh, yeah. There's like distortion.
Yeah, you see it?
Yeah. I don't know
Yeah,
if
yeah.
it's showing up for the people who are watching, but in game, like you can tell. Yeah.
Yeah. This is my first attempt on doing like hyper realism, like water,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a little too much. But yeah. Do you have any questions for me? Or does chat have any questions?
Chat. Let's see. Chat has.
In the meantime,
Chat has a couple of bots there.
that's such a good question. So I do have a particle world that I want to make. And the main reason why I don't think people will like it is because the song choice. For me, like the song is super interesting, and it is super like trancey. Yeah, like I just go into like a trance every time I hear it, and some people might think it's like repetitive and stuff, but it's a lot of just like really small details of the song that like changes, and only if you're like really paying attention you notice it, and like it just builds on top of it on top of itself, and it just adds more and more